So this this is Jude. I am also known as the Pretty Coach. Um, the Pretty Coach Oracles and the Pretty Preacher. The Pretty Preacher 555. All right, so I'm getting ready to come and do this reading. This is feeling like it's a brand new reading, but I did use this. I thought I used this deck to read my ancestral reading, and I don't remember doing it, so I started to use this deck for the new reading tonight. Okay, it was 33 on the timer as I said that. But anyway, so you guys, I was asking Spirit what messages we needed to know at this time for our good, and using my cat oracle deck, I got two cards. I got the Two of Cups and I got the Lover's card come out, okay? And then once I just was led to flip it over, at the bottom of the deck I saw the Ace of Wands along with the infinity symbol. So this is a couple, hands down, it's probably going to be a love reading, but love is all encompassing. So I'll say it's going to be both a general and love reading here, okay? A general love reading. Mom, yes, baby. Can I sit there? It's cold. No, you can't sit in this chair. You would have to sit in the big brown chair. But listen, you could also get your cover out of the room. You can get the blue cover out of mommy room and sit on that big brown chair and cover up. Okay? Here, press pause on your show so you can. I'll press pause. You just go get the blue. And please be careful over your sister, okay? All right, baby. All right, so guys, I just want to first give honor and glory to the Most High God, the universe that's at work within you and I. Before I get into this reading, I pray that these messages absolutely resonate with those that it is meant to. Okay. Um, 888 abundance is here in my affirmation cards. Let me let you guys see that. This is the overall energy that, and 333 support. Also 111 for the intuition, and 444 for protection. But anyway, and 666 as it pertains to the energy of reflection. So all these messages, good job, baby. All these messages are somehow significant to those. It's going to be triggering. It's going to be activating for those that this is for. So what was at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands, like I said, with this infinity symbol here. This is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. This is actions. This is passionate movement, passionate changes, okay? Um, yeah, this could be passionate words, passionate thoughts, all that wrapped up into one. But thoughts I normally like to stick with the sword signs, but you know also what a person is thinking by way of their actions. Like you may not be able to look at them and see their thoughts with the naked eye, but what you can see with the naked eye are their behaviors, and that to me indicates thoughts. It tells you what a person is thinking. The actions can tell you what a person is thinking, even if and when they're deceptive. When you reflect and you put them back together, it can tell you what a person was thinking. Okay? And with precision. All right, so we got the Ace of Wands here. So there's this new opportunity that could be getting ready to happen. There's a new energy that just flew into a connection. Now, this could also be a partnership, a business partnership here, okay? A friendship, a business partnership and friendship, okay? Whatever the case may be. This is a uniting of fronts. This is a unionizing and a galvanizing of the troops I'm hearing. Okay. I see a castle behind this particular cat here. Protect this house, protection of the house. All right, we got the Two of Cups here as our main one of our main cards. And that's all about soulmate energy. That is in the form of friendships, that is in the form of romantic relationships, committed unions, um, organizations, business partnerships. Okay, this is what union looks like. This is what harmony looks like. If ever there is a time where two hearts, two minds meet, it is now. I feel like there's going to be telepathic communication if it has not already been telepathic communication. This could be something that could be getting a spiritual gift that could be becoming activated between both the male and the female that is a part of this connection. I feel like God is orchestrating this. Of course, we know that God is always orchestrating. And when I say God, I'm literally talking about all the forces that are combined to create this perception of reality and this experience that we're having. That being that oneness of multiple things um, has its hand on what's going on. And everybody is confederate, so this is that vibe of the universe or God is conspiring against me to for my good, okay, to bless me. So every role that is about to be portrayed and played, that is being played and portrayed in some of our lives right now, every role that is filled, they're doing it with precision, guys. They're doing it very, very well. I heard earlier as I was listening to the moon that literally everybody that's in position right now, everyone that's playing their roles right now, in our immediate lives, in a global scale, everybody plays their part so well that this is the reason why they're here in this moment, in this particular scene of how it always plays out. You're here because you perform every time with precision. If I am not mistaken, the moon is still in the sign of Scorpio. Let me double check that though. Let's double check it. Let's double check it. I'm going to look in the Time Passages app and I'm going to look at my Cosmic Insights app. So in Cosmic Insights, it's in Scorpio. I'm going to guess that it might be in Sagittarius. In Cosmic Insights, let's see. Let's see today at a glance. Oh my God. Okay, I don't have that feature. Guys, I'm gonna do a shameless plug really quickly, and I'm about to ask for assistance right now on my channel. If anything I've already said has been resonating for you, please hit the like button, also comment. But more than anything, guys, I'm gonna start asking that you donate to this channel, and I do mean in a monetary type of way. This is the way that I make a living right now, and it's gonna also be part of the way that I make a living moving forward. But I'm asking now because I'm so grateful to have this job and do what I do. These apps and things, they require a subscription. Unless I pay the one-time lifetime fees that they claim that they have, it will take a monthly subscription. And so I need those who understand, who respect, who know about the gift that of my energy and who I am and what I'm here to do. Those who honor and respect that, they would understand that this is like a tool for me. And yeah, and they would want to help me play my role in my position with precision. So much so that they could understand the necessity for pouring into me financially so that I can continue to build this house, protect this house in this way, as this is my role. Moving on, if you feel led, if you understood what I was trying to say, then thank you so much. All of that information about like how you can donate or even how we can have an energetic exchange even more than now. That'll be in the description box below. But I feel like that would have been able to show me where the moon was according to sidereal astrology. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I need to see if I can see something about Jeshta. Shukla Pakasha. Paksha. Shukla Paksha. I'm gonna look that up. To Shukla Paksha. What does this mean? I'm looking this up because I feel like it's gonna help me get to maybe a zodiac sign connected to the moon right now, even though that is talking about the lunar month, so that may not be exactly what I'm thinking it is, but we'll see. I thought that we would see. Shukla. So Shukla Paksha refers to the bright lunar fortnight or waxing moon in the Hindu calendar. Okay, so it says Shukla is the Sanskrit word for white or bright, and the Shukla Paksha is a period of 15 days which begins after the Amavasa or the new moon day and culminating on Purnima, which is the full moon day, and it's considered auspicious. So that's just okay. I want to know like what zodiac sign is associated with this, if there is one or two. So let's see. Okay, this is taking a little bit too much time, so I don't want to get lost in that. So I'll leave it alone right now. I'm going to go to my Phases of the Moon app and see what it says here. It still says the moon sign is in Scorpio. I'm going to try to see if I can set this, if I can make the settings like Vedic or something. So I can't do that on this app, but it's not the end of the world. So we'll just keep it with Scorpio energy right now, especially because let me see. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I'm thorough as heck. Um, Vedic chart. So what I'm gonna do, what my plan is with what I'm about to do is to go to like a free birth chart calculator and then make today the date and of the being that we're gonna create in this moment, so that I can see where the moon is officially according to the sidereal understanding, right? That's what I plan on doing. Or oh no, or I could look at a transit chart. That'll probably help. So I'm gonna go try the transit chart calculator. Oh, never mind. Either one of those charts will help. So I'm just gonna go back and keep what I was about to do with the birth chart, making the birth date today, June 8th, 2025. It's like 9:19, so ooh, not 9 a.m. All right, so I'm calculating the chart based on where I am and the time and all that kind of stuff. So, let me look for the symbols. Okay, so it's looking like the sun is it's either in Scorpio or Libra, and that's crazy because in a part of a channeling that I did, I don't know if I was recording at the time, but in a part of a channeling that I started, bare minimum on my audio on this phone, I mentioned the Libra Scorpio connection and how it's actually quite powerful. And I didn't know that I was, I guess, saying that in accordance to this reading at all. But anyways, um, so I'm gonna have to look because the way that the moon is situated, it's literally over the lines of what looks like Libra and Scorpio. So I would definitely have to look. I'm about to go look at that first. Okay, so it's looking like the moon is for sure in Libra as I click on a nakshatra part of the chart. So the moon is for sure in Libra. It's in the sign of Libra. In the nakshatra Vishaka. So we need to look up that word so we can get some insight. But um okay, so Libra energy is, yeah, that would make sense to a degree. That's soul contracts, that's covenant, that is business partnerships. But Libra is connected to relationships, period. Relationships of all sorts, friendships, marriages, business partnerships. So the legal system, justice, the judge, the lawyer, structure, order. This is why the law and order statement came out earlier in this transmission via the audio. Like, because honestly, this is the energy that's preceding the reading. This is what we're in. So, this is what this tarot reading is going to pick up on. All in all, it feels like there is a there's a bringing together in righteousness, in verity, in truth. Couples who are in union with one another. They're choosing to unite with each other. Using, honestly, their intuition, even if it's just a little bit, even if it's a mustard seed of faith that they have in the connection, child. These people are really, really using that. And this is what's guiding them in a way. It's like an initiation. There are 2 glasses of wine here, okay? This wine is red, specifically a red wine. So I feel like for those who are going to be connected to this reading, you guys, you may find that you came together, or that you literally could have shared drinks with whoever this person is, and you guys could have shared red wine, okay? It could be dry, sweet, it doesn't matter like which type, but red wine is significant here for this partnership. And you guys could have either had the whole bottle, or you could have just bought the bottles of the red wine. But yeah, I feel like this is like definitely a by faith and not by sight type of couple. This is a covenant that it can feel like it's hanging on by the smallest thread, like the silk of a butterfly or the web of a spider, okay? Almost invisible. But when the light hits it, right, you catch this glimmer of hope, this glimmer of the connection, and it just keeps you it strings you along, literally. Again, this is the covenant for some of you guys. This is actually, it's supposed to literally be this way. All right, after the 2 of Cups, there's a meeting of the minds, there's a galvanizing of the troops that are at work within these 2 individuals, all their ancestors, all of their resources. Both in the light and in the dark come forth to work together to ensure the power of these 2. Romans 8:28 is going to be significant here. That literally everything works together for the good of these people. And like it always does, and never does not. All right, we got the Lover's card here. This is that union. This is that choice to unite, okay? Some people could have a choice between 2 different people, but I don't feel that very much. I feel most heavily that these are the same, like this is a couple already. And this energy of the Lovers is on top of that or following that, okay? So it's like there was a coming together. There was a meeting of heart, minds, or intuitions, okay? Of spirits, of feelings, emotions. And then later comes the choice to actually unite. And later could look like any time frame, since it all is all encompassing. Time is really all encompassing, so therefore it doesn't even exist because it includes everything within itself. All in all, though, these people are finally making the decision, finally choosing to come together in partnership. Like, honestly, I see this as engagement. I see this as the wedding. or the signing of the ketubah, the signing of the covenants, the publicizing the marriage. This is the photograph. This is wedding pictures. Engagement photos, wedding pictures. Okay. The Ace of Wands, like whoever this is, you could have literally just recently been very intimate, sensual with them. The wands for me, this Ace of Wands can sometimes represent a phallic symbol. I see the Seven of Wands showing up behind that and the Strength card and the Chariot. I really do feel like whatever is happening here, there is an era of defensiveness. There is an era of standing one's ground, okay, fighting for what someone believes in here. There is even an era of strategic actions happening. All in all, it could also come up as a form of protection or a form of defense here. Um, so somebody could be a little standoffish, you know, someone could be doing this maybe hot and cold type of thing, but this is a part of their strategy, a part of their trying to maintain their boundaries or maintain their strength here. What I did see with the strength card coming out, I feel like everybody involved is going to see this as a strength in the connection of the person who moves in that way, if not both people. Um, this is going to be part of what makes the connection strong or part of their superpowers. Okay. And then the Chariot showed up behind that, which was to me about integrating the energies and the polarities and working together and building this thing that works like a well oiled machine, this thing that works like a car who has just had a tune up, you know, or a brand new car. So, this is all the energy that I'm feeling here, guys, with this reading. Um, with the Chariot, there's going to be forward movement, there's going to be progress, okay? Um, I heard now we're going somewhere or now we're getting somewhere. This is somebody's literal thought process. This is also going to be what someone is really going to say with their mouth. Like, oh my God, it feels like now we're really getting somewhere. Now we're really going somewhere. So, congratulations on this energy. It's a beautiful energy. Um, like, part of me doesn't want to try to clarify to get any more details because I don't want this to be, yeah, I'm not going to clarify. I'm going to stop here. I feel like I definitely went in depth with this one. I have this crystals of amethyst, pyrite, and rose quartz here, along with the ones on my wrist, which I don't know all of them, but I know I have turquoise here, rose quartz again, hematite, tiger's eye, um, some I don't know what this one is called, but it's made out of lava rock. I thought I heard my baby. She's probably about to wake up. Onyx over here. I forget what this one is. It could be amethyst, but I have a darker purple. This one could be amazonite, clear quartz, and I don't know what some of these other gold quartz. The blue one, I don't know. Maybe aquamarine. But yeah, this video is already super, super long. I wanted to be shorter, but here I was giving so much details out. So let's look at this one more time. The sun is currently in Taurus. It was said to be in the sign of Taurus. Sun is currently in Taurus. Moon in Libra, according to Vedic astrology. Now, in tropical, which is why I went over there, the sun is currently in Gemini, and the moon is currently in Scorpio. So transformation with the moon energy, deep psychological transformations, occultic information. So this information where people have to go really, really deep, dive deep within the recesses of their own minds or within the recesses of the minds of others. Research energy, sexual reproductive energy, creative energy, masking energy, unmasking, death, life, rebirth. All of this energy is what is said to be framing or the vehicle by which the Libran energy is expressing itself. So, in the nature of things, it seems like, or in the law of things, in the legal matter of things, the way that this universe is working and how it works itself out even through us, it is appearing, according to what I feel like I'm channeling, that there is this air of transformation in people, in connections, in relationships, first starting with themselves and then the ones with others around them. There is this energy and air of death, ending of cycles, regeneration, resurrection, rebirth, change, transformation, destruction, rebuilding. Okay, that is what's happening, and it is being done so also to bring about order. It's in law and order. Okay, this is to help certain people of us get on the good foot, get their stuff together. Now, that Sun and Taurus energy reminds me of the download that I received before I even started doing this reading that seemed to be isolated, was that the way that I was going to help cause deep psychological healing and transformation in people was through my voice. Taurus deals with the voice. Now, that can come through the voice through spoken word, like what I'm doing in this way, or through affirmations or whatever. This could also come through writing, to be honest, singing, performing in some kind of way. Okay, but in whatever way my my energy could be felt, that is in the same way I could say that the voice works. But in the body, Taurus energy actually represents the throat itself. So, and all of its inner workings. So that does deal with the speaking voice and the singing voice. So, Sun and Taurus and Gemini, that connection for me is that this whole speaking, the thoughts and the ideas of the collective of God, and having it disseminated in a few different ways, this could be very much so in alignment with this season of my life and the lives of others I'm meant to continue to heal and talk to, trigger and activate, hustle and motivate. Okay, let's see where Mars is, because I said that and I thought about Nipsey. He was a Leo sun, according to tropical astrology. So let's go current chart. We need current chart. To those who stick around for this part, thank you so much. To those who don't, and but you made it through the reading itself, thank you so much for joining and everything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and pause right here and just come back on another video. It'll be like an extra, or you know, I'll feel like it's like just an extra something to give to those who not only subscribe to the channel but join. If I'm already at the point of actually joining my channel, to those who do that, and, you know, actually join at a subscription price, you guys are going to get a chance to talk to me in that way and deal with me in that way. Um, it'll more than likely have to be through comments since this is going to be pre-recorded more than likely, but I'm declaring and decreeing that the way that those who are meant for me to link up with in a way that is very energetically fulfilling for the both of us, and we both can see that, I'm calling those people forth to the point of the fact that my bills will be covered, down to the apps that I use to serve us in this way. My apartment, my penthouse, oh, my high rise penthouse, like whatever the case is, that my lifestyle is funded through my network, through the connection that we share, and understanding my role in the grand scheme of things and how I'm choosing to express that in this season, at this time, at this moment, which is activating and triggering for all of us. So I'll be back. I'm going to end now. Peace, love, light, and darkness, which all work together to bring balance and harmony first within ourselves and then within our world. It's my absolute pleasure to serve you guys this way. I wouldn't have it any other way. Good night.